his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and their children and their children. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and their children and their children. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and their children and their children.
What are we going to be doing today?
Today we're going to finish up the driveway. Got another tree we need to take out because it was too tight of a turn, I think, for the bus. So we're going to take out another tree so we can have more of a sweeping turn with the bus. And then all the duff and stuff that I was pushing off is really kind of ugly, and it's always going to be ugly. So we're going to try to move that into a pile in a place where we don't mind an ugly pile of duff.
And now we're fueling the diesel tank.
Fueling the hungry beast.
Yep.
So 15 gallons a day costs a lot.
Yeah.
And diesel came down though. It was $5.89 per gallon when we filled up. Last time we were here it was over $6 or $6 even.
It was $6 even. Yeah.
So it looks like, I was a little worried when the tank was almost empty yesterday, but it looks like the tank will only be like a 15-gallon tank. So that's good.
Perfect. Good thing we have 3 cans.
Yeah.
Like we planned it.
Just like we planned it. $1, $2, $3.
4. What's the complesos?
Oh, 1 completo? 2
completos?
completo?
Completo? I don't remember how he says it.
Is that Spanish for hot dog?
And if you buy 4, it's only $4. But if you buy
6 completos, it's only $6. And then we cut to the completo video.
If you buy 6 completos, it's only $6. But if you buy 7 completos, it's only $7. But if you buy 8 completos, it's only $8.
So what's going on with this guy?
Well, as always, rented machinery is rented machinery and people treat it like rented machinery. But there's a hydraulic line here that's been getting pinched right there when the bucket curls.
Okay, yeah.
And so it kind of sits there. So in order to stop that, I'm going to tie it up over here so it is held out of the way. And hopefully the rental yard will appreciate my work.
Your pink string.
My pink string. It'll make it obvious that there's maybe a problem there.
So right now you're greasing all of the
major moving parts.
Okay. And so what were you saying? This company had different requests for greasing?
Yeah, the last rental yard just wanted from the bucket down.
Oh,
this
okay.
company asked for every major moving part.
Okay.
Which makes more sense.
Right.
And grease is cheap,
True.
relatively speaking.
So what does the grease do with the machine? Like what's the point of it?
So the grease cushions all the joints.
Okay.
And probably the biggest thing that grease does is it fills the void. You know, if I didn't have grease between these parts, something else is going to fill the void, and it's probably going to be dust or water.
Oh, okay.
And both shorten the life of these moving parts.
Okay, that makes sense.
I I like to just go until I start hearing it snap. That means it's kind of pushing the air out.
Okay.
I could go until I've got fresh grease coming out, but at some point that's just a waste of grease when you're greasing it every day.
Is that the part for the thumb?
Yeah, it's the thumb pivot.
Okay.
This is the bucket pivot.
Okay. We're out of grease.
And we're out of grease.
Okay. Changing the grease gun.
Today we're using Ames oil, the synthetic grease of choice. It could be any grease.
We're not sponsored by that grease
Not
company.
sponsored. Yeah, not sponsored. The last rental yard said they didn't care if we used bacon grease, just needed to have something in there other than dirt. So you got to make sure you pull the handle out first. Oh yeah, we are out of grease.
Not just an air bubble.
Not just an air bubble. So pull the old cartridge out.
Toss it on the ground.
Toss it on the ground, take the cap off the new one.
Ooh, it's a different color.
Oh. Oh. Then pop the top.
Just like a can of Pringles.
Just like Pringles. I think we found last time that we were going through a tube of grease every 2 days.
Yeah.
So
That's about right.
we go through a lot of grease over 7 days.
Yeah.
Where was I now?
You're doing the bucket
I
pivot.
gotta release the spring. Now the spring's pushing the grease up. Push the useless air valve. Never seems to get it out. All right.
Cool.
That's a good one.
Jeff has to dig this tree's, try to get around the root system because it is a very stubborn tree to push over. It doesn't want to get pushed over. These spruces, or maybe it's a hemlock, I don't know, but they have pretty solid root bases.
Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. You got your high heels on, and I'm wearing my worn-out jeans. What could go wrong? Sipping on a beer, sing along to our favorite songs. All
This
I
was
want
a
is you,
big old beast of a hemlock.
make my world spin round and round.
Cut into
Sometimes I don't know what to do, 'cause my heart
manageable
starts racing when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. A never-ending sunshine.
Jeff is clearing space for our fourth log deck because our log decks have gotten pretty big. Plus, it's a lot easier to have a log deck closer to where you're pushing down trees. Just you don't have to take them as far.
You're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels
driveway, or starting the grading of the driveway. It'll be a process for sure. Jeff's gonna take out a few stumps and push down the dead trees. Ooh, right on the culvert. So yesterday we got a lot of trees cleared out of what will be our driveway. There's still a couple in here that we'll be taking out. But for the most part, we got a good start. This is one of the trees that we still need to remove just to give ourselves plenty of room for the bus to make this turn. So we'll see. Oh yeah, looks like it's gonna go pretty easily. And down she goes. Crash. So, what's going on with the chainsaw?
Time to put some new teeth on. We got our blades getting a little dull, and instead of taking time out of our day to sharpen a blade, we're just gonna change the blade, change the chain, sharpen it later. So I'm putting a new chain on. You always want to make sure you don't put it on backwards. It's very easy to put it on backwards, but you want the cutting teeth to rotate in the direction that the saw is going to rotate.
How do you know which direction the saw rotates?
It rotates when you put the chain in the bar like this. It rotates in a clockwise direction.
Oh, okay. So you just want to make sure the chain rotates clockwise.
Well, it will always rotate clockwise. You want to make sure that when it rotates clockwise, that the teeth are actually going to cut.
Oh, right.
So here's the cutting surface here.
Okay.
When it rotates clockwise, that's what's going to cut.
Gotcha.
And the bigger the bar, the more awkward this is. I think we got it. I'm gonna get these nuts just a little tighter than finger tight. That way you can still adjust it. So make sure it spins freely without cutting yourself. And then to know it's tight enough, when you lift it up, you only want to see one driver, one little upside down triangle come out of the bar.
Okay.
So it's almost there. We'll just tighten a little bit more. And there we go. So only one is able to come up away from the bar.
Okay.
Once you've adjusted that up, tighten your nuts, not too tight, but not too loose. And then the biggest thing is, once you put a new chain on, run it for a little bit.
On the Goldilocks your nuts. I'm sorry,
Once you run the chain for a little bit, make sure to check your tension, because it's going to stretch a little bit as it warms up and as it runs through the rollers.
Okay.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if
Good morning. So we are on day 3 of dirt work and pushing trees. We're using about 20 gallons of diesel a day, but we only have 15 gallons worth of cans. So we're playing catch up a little bit, or behind the ball a little bit, but it's all going good. The machine's working great. Haven't had any breakdowns. And so it's a good day. We got some rain last night, so not enough to make mud, but enough to keep the dust down at least.
Cool. So what else are we doing today?
Pushing trees.
Pushing trees. But we're clearing the solar pad.
Clearing the pad for the solar and the septic. We have to have the septic pad, septic area cleared this trip, because next trip we have an appointment with the health inspector to inspect the test holes for our septic system to tell us what kind of septic system we can install, and whether we can do it ourselves or not, depending on how complicated it is.
Yeah, that would be great if we could.
That would be great if we can do a cheap, conventional, gravity-fed system.
Nice. Okay. Yay, day 3. Jeff is working on grading the driveway a little bit, so it's kind of a slow process of back and forth, but it's looking great. Kind of going through and getting up all the roots and the rocks that are under the surface. It's coming together. It's exciting. So Jeff is continuing to carry the grade from the driveway down the shop pad. We need to do this dirt work to level the shop pad, but also trying to clear a nice level-ish spot for the dump truck to come and bring us our load of river rock for the shallow well. So again, a lot of back and forth, but it's looking really nice. It's nice to get all those sticks and rocks out of things. Looks like he's gonna pull up a rock right now. Yep, there's big old rocks here in the ground.
life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
But if you buy 13 completos, it's only $13. But if you buy 14 completos, it's only $14.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile.
When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass.
Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like every life is a winding road. No telling where it goes.